Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to be going over a Google Sheets demo in regards to creating a budget and like this, and this is the actual budget that I use myself every single month. Again, I had that video where you can go watch exactly how I track my finances. So we're going to start up here at the top with income. I like everything to kind of be in line, so I have income across the top, and we will fix the formatting in just a moment. So you can leave this as just simple income, so you would just, list paycheck 1, paycheck 2, or however it is that you get paid. That will work for some people if you don't have sinking funds or side hustles or extra income of any sort, but you can separate it like I have here on the left. So I will show you how we do that. So for this section, let's just say we're gonna do paycheck 1, paycheck, is that one word? I guess it's one word. Paycheck 1 and 2. And this is all just examples, so obviously I'm gonna fill this in with just random numbers, but it's kind of nice to do it as you're going if you are creating your own template, so you can see the actual numbers that apply to you and make sure everything makes sense. So first of all, to make this one box, what you would do here is merge these. That's this button up here. And then you can place it in the center. And then if you wanted to fill it in, that would be this fill button. So fill color, you can do literally whatever you want. I always have a standard gray, or I do it for the month. So let's say just for income, we're gonna keep it as green. And you can make this bold, whatever you wanna do. You can italicize it if you want to. And you can also change the size and the font, whatever floats your boat. So then we can add the total, and in order to, let's fill in some numbers so you can see this actually working. So let's say paycheck 1 is 2,000, paycheck 2 is another 2,000. When you type it in at first, it'll just be numbers. So in order to change the format of this, you would highlight those cells and go to Format, Number, and change it to currency. You could also do currency rounded. I prefer everything to be the exact amount up to the penny. And then in order to take a total of this, you would take the sum. So equals sum, open parentheses, and you highlight those two sections. You don't even have to close it out. Just hit enter and it will populate the total. So you can see if this were to change, let's make this 2,500 instead, it will also change that total. Again, you can make this section bold. You can change the color, whatever it is that you want to do. In order to add these boxes, you would highlight, and if you want it just around the outside, you go to this borders section. So you can do every single cell, all borders. You can do outer borders, and then maybe you want this to just have its own border as well. So you can see there's different ways to do this. If you wanted to separate those two, you would do all borders, just highlight the section and determine what sort of lines you want around each cell. Now, on the other hand, let's say you want to do something like this, where you have your actual income coming in, but you also are pulling from your sinking funds and or are making extra income on the side. So maybe you want to separate that out. And so what we'll do is clear all this out, remove all the borders, which would be this, you clear all the borders. Okay, so let's do I don't want to capitalize, paycheck 1, paycheck 2. Then we're gonna leave a couple of spaces because we'll total this up. So maybe you want to have a section for your side hustles, and let's say you have clients, so client 1 or affiliate, let's say Amazon affiliate, okay. And then let's say you pulled from personal spending, sinking fund. And here's another trick. If you see how this is overextending into the next cell, if you just click up here, it will pop up with an arrow, and just double click that and it will automatically go to where it should be. So let's fill this in a little bit. So let's say, again, paycheck 1 is 2,000, paycheck 2 is 2,500. From client 1, you made 150. From Amazon affiliates, you made 50. And then from your personal sinking fund, you pulled 100. So first of all, we can just go select all of this and change it to currency. That'll fix that. And let's call these different things. So work income total is the sum of these two. And you could even pull this down to the next cell if you wanted to, if you have 3 paychecks, 4 paychecks, or 1. Let's call this one side hustle income. Again, equals sum of these side hustles. And then other income equals sum of whatever is here. So we can bold these, we can bold this. So maybe we want to make some space between these two cells here, going up and down. So highlight the section that you want to shift down. So we'll go here and insert cells, shift down. So now you have some space here. And then let's say we want to shift this down, insert cells, shift down, and now we have some spacing. And so you could separate this in boxes like so, or you could just do like this. We'll put it like this. You could label these at the top if you wanted to, but since it's down here at the bottom, this is your work income total, your side hustle income total, other income, and then what you can do is a overall total and take the sum, do equals sum, open parentheses, of this one, comma, side hustle income, comma, other income, and hit enter. And then again, you can bold this and put some boxes around it. Okay, so that would